Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm actually kind of excited to bring this to the channel just in general, dude. I don't know, like, if any of you guys are into Gundam or anything like that, but dude, this takes me, like, way the fuck back. Like, this was the first anime, Gundam Wing specifically, that I had ever gotten into. It was my introduction into anime, getting off, getting out of school or whatever, and coming home to good old Toonami, and yeah, catching some good old Gundam Wing, dude. Kind of fucking takes me back, but super fucking fun. Outside of Gundam Wing, I got into, I think, Gundam G, which is this bastard right here with the fucking stink fingers. But yeah, fucking Burning Gundam, and I forgot what that. I forgot like what a lot of these Gundams names were. Outside of that one, there was another one that I used to watch, but with this being like one of my favorites, I didn't really watch all of them. That may be something I revisit eventually. But yeah, without further ado, I have played this a little bit on my phone. Dude, it reminds me so much of War of the Visions. Let's just jump right in. Hopefully this fucking plays well, because I have not tried this on PC yet, so this should be a new account. If it isn't, oops. That wasn't my intention. I wanted to start from the beginning, which it hopefully is. Go away. Okay. Yeah, we're just starting from scratch, bruh. Starting from scratch, buddy. But no, I will say outright, if you enjoy this, definitely be sure to support it, per the usual. I think regardless, I'm probably gonna end up fucking playing this shit any fucking way. But it'll control the frequency. I'm not gonna bombard you guys with shit that isn't all that interesting. And on top of that, I thought there are things that I kind of want to bring to the channel anyway. So we'll be able to test the waters a little bit. Let's start light. I'll download the rest of this shit later. Probably should have downloaded this shit beforehand. Just probably. Look at all these goddamn Gundams, dude. Oh, and the summoning system in this shit is very generous. Oh man, there's so much. Like, I'm happy I was actually able to dabble a little bit, because that way I won't be completely fucking blind. Because there's some things I definitely had to figure out. But it's actually not fucking all that difficult. I can actually kind of break it down to you. So when you summon in this game, like even when you get lower rarity shit, oh man, it's all still so fucking useful. I can't wait. But like, let's say like it's, same general system. I think you got rare. I think there's like a lower rarity even than that. Like normal and then rare, super rare. You got SSR and then you got UR. So you got that little setup or whatever. Then they have this thing in the game called a development system. Oh yeah, and you see all of this. They all have their individual stories. We will be tackling this separately. I could see myself getting back into video making because of this game. It's that interesting. But the development system, pretty much in a nutshell, you can like use lower rarity to build the next rarity of like whatever. It's like a chain thing. Like I said, it'd be easier to like kind of just show you, because I suck at explaining shit sometimes when I don't script it out. This is why editing takes so goddamn long for me, and I just prefer to stream. But yeah, pretty much you go from point A to point fucking Z with building these fucking characters. You don't get everything in the game. Naturally enough, there's like summon exclusive, banner exclusive characters that you just have to summon for. But still extremely fucking generous with what they give you. Like, the story mode itself is based on, like, depending on like whatever story you're using, you can use, I think, like 2 separate squads. The first one, I think, has to be exclusive to whatever story it is that you're playing. And the second one is just whatever the fuck you want to use. So I love games like that where it just makes everything in the game useful. Like I said, I can't wait, man. We're almost there. Hurry the fuck up, please, and thank you. We are gonna have to go through the tutorial, sadly. Now, we are using BlueStacks, so I'm hoping this shit does not fucking crash, because my experience with BlueStacks, since like the last time I used it, has been fucking terrible. Don't you do it, bitch. Don't you do it, bitch. But this is like BlueStacks 5. I haven't used BlueStacks and I don't know how fucking long, dude. So much goddamn downloading. I can edit this shit out for the stream's sake. I'll have to, I guess, explain it fucking down the line for people who rewatch this shit, because holy fuck, goddamn, I did not know there was going to be this much loading, and boy howdy, was it like 500 times faster on my phone. Gotta love BlueStacks, huh? Now this one, this is the this one right here, bro. That fucking I don't know what the name of this Gundam series is called. Now, it isn't my like favorite, mainly because of nostalgic reasons, but if you have not watched it, it's the only one I would ever recommend because it's so fucking good. The story was so good, dude. The way it ended was kind of like sad-ish, but it was, gosh, man, it was good. It was so fucking good. And I don't even know why I picked that one out to watch. It was like random as fuck. But I checked it out and I was just like, yes, dude. It was so good.
SD Gundam G Generation ETERNAL へようこそ。これからガンダムの世界を巡るあなたに戦闘訓練を受けてもらいます。
Yeah, Barbados? Yeah, dude. So good.
部隊を操作して敵ユニットの撃破を目指してください。
But for all my World of people, this will look so fucking familiar to you. This will look so familiar to you. I promise you. Like, if you enjoyed War of the Visions, you will love this fucking game. Unless you don't like Gundams, I guess. But it was super easy for me to get into. I was like, hold on, man. Let me see this. Because, like, it got recommended to me. I was like, I haven't played anything involving Gundams in, like, a cool minute. Fell in love with it. I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. This shit reminds me of War of the Visions. Except for it's Gundams. So I actually, like, gave more of a fuck about it. Like, because I'm not a huge Final Fantasy person. Just kind of a Final Fantasy person. Oh, game. Please have mercy on me. I know it's like trying to download at the same time as trying to fucking play this damn tutorial. And it's like, bitch, will you make up your mind? But the animations in this, like, I just want to fucking, like, get into the funk, but my computer is not fucking agreeing with me. Close this. Anything else running in the background that would be disturbing this? I mean, not really, dude. I think it's mainly just because I'm trying to download and play this shit at the same time. We're almost there. It's at a nice 70%. By nice, I mean agonizing. Agonizing. Let us do it. Yeah, just do your thing. I'm gonna stop clicking. Just download the shit. In the meantime, outside of this game, there's a new Marvel game, or like Marvel app that kind of dropped. I want to check it out, see if that's worth my time. I have not played it at all, so it looks like it's got some decent reviews for it to be, you know, new on the new site. So we'll check that out. And there's another like anime app based game, Don Machi, I think. I think, like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon or something like that? I recently started getting into that, watching it. It's a very funny anime, pretty good, but yeah, we'll see how that game goes as well. And then on top of that, with BlueStacks, I have the freedom to pretty much fucking play anything that doesn't have like a dedicated PC client. That's probably also why I hate BlueStacks, because you're using so many different outer fucking sources. All right, here we go. All right, so you click on the character. Does this not look familiar, guys? So you know, naturally enough, based off of like certain characters. I also think like it depends on the map as well. You have space. I'm trying to like familiarize myself with it. Ground. And I don't know what else, but it, like, depending on the Gundam, I think it limits like their movement. So not every Gundam's gonna be like a completely functional on every map, but there's placement as well. So obviously enough, attack range. This is areas that let you know that you want to get to even take an action. I mean, she's fucking pretty much explaining it to you. The accuracy, like I said, a lot of similarities. You got your skills, you got your fucking, I guess like your ult or whatever. Your energy is pretty much your AP from Wotiv. And I think that rebuilds, or you get like energy back every turn shift. So basically, whose ever turn it is, like, it more so goes off of like player than AI or something like that. I think PvP may work a little bit different, but I don't have a lot of experience with the PvP aspect of it. Let me just click on you, move you here. Yeah, different attacks, depending on, like, you know, the Gundam and what they can do. You got stuff like defense down, you can lower accuracy, you can lower attack. I don't know if there are any status effects, but like I said, man, a lot of similarities. It was like effortless to get into this shit. Same formula where you can see, like, if you're not 100% familiar, you know, how much damage you're going to get out of it, their HP, their energy, your energy, how much it's going to take away. You got your HP. I I don't know if every Gundam has this, because there's also like pilots, and then pilots have their own little effects or whatever. Something else that's beautiful about this game, just because, like, let's say you summon for like a specific Gundam or whatever, and you get said Gundam that comes with a pilot. That pilot can be in any fucking Gundam, I guess, in general, but you have different, like, I guess, like, roles. Specifically, you have like an attack role, support role, and then you have like a tank role or whatever that all do different shit. And it's the same thing with the pilots. They all have their own specific role that they would prefer, like, to, I guess, like, pilot said Gundam that matches that role to get the most out of that Gundam. And they're like, I'm trying to think, like, look at it as like equipment, I guess, for the Gundam. You have to level up the pilot as well. They have their own specific stuff to level up. Then the Gundam, you know, has their own specific stuff, and then there's also a like a ship thing, support thing that you can use that doesn't have any, you know, kind of equipment or anything like that. But it's I think they only boost like specific Gundams of like a specific series or maybe a specific role or something like that. I think it may be more so like series wise, where you can get, you know, more support. So like I said, let's just kind of chew through this. But look at these animations, dude. And these are like low rarity Gundams. Alright, so that's where you can tell status effects. He got his defense lowered. Then we just move on in. So like that. There we go. Yeah, she explained it better. So by phases, you get one turn. And for all my fellow lazy bastards like myself, there's an auto mode. Alright, so yeah, in this, because I typically have it played on auto, you can see how much damage you're gonna fucking take. You can choose to evade, you can choose to counter, all that shit. No, naturally enough, they're gonna make me do whatever. There you go. And then I just beat your motherfucking ass. Yeah, dude, the animations in this game are fucking beautiful, dude. Fucking beautiful. I am so fucking ashamed as a Gundam lover that I have not played this sooner. Hey, get your dumb ass out of here. Fucking beautiful. Even the in-game animations still look badass.
目標の撃破を確認。お疲れ様でした。お待ちしておりました。無事訓練を終えたので登録を行いましょう。
Naturally enough.
改めまして、あなたのナビゲーターを担当しますマリア。では説明を続けていきましょう。我々の目的、それは数々のガンダムの世界を調査し、それぞれの世界の歴史や登場するユニットの情報を集めることにあります。ただ調査といっても簡単なものではありません。どの世界でも例外なく激しい戦闘が、それらの戦闘に対応するため、あなただけでは実際にガンダムの世界に
And from the looks of it, they're still adding universes. Yeah. Yeah,
こ
buddy.
ちらがガンダムの世界にあるステージを進む。現在は機動戦士ガンダムの世界を調査することができます。今回は私も横でサポート。では行きましょう。
And I feel like they have like a good storytelling aspect in this game, where it's like they give you enough information to kind of get the gist of the anime, because these are all, you know, like their own separate stories and stuff like that. I like to say I've watched the first one just like for shits and giggles, but it's been a fucking minute. But I do remember Amuro. I'm gonna let this play out.
すでに半世紀が過ぎていた。宇宙に浮かぶ巨大な人工都市スペースコロニーは人類の第二の故郷となり、人々はそこで子を産み育て、そして死んでいった。時は宇宙世紀0079。地球から最も遠い宇宙都市サイド3はジオン公国を名乗り、地球連邦政府に独立戦争を挑んできた。ジオン公国軍は人型兵器モビルスーツを運用し、モビルスーツ開発で遅れをとっていた地球連邦軍を圧倒。さらにコロニー落としを実行し、地球に甚大な被害を与える。開戦から1ヶ月余りで人類の総人口の半数を死に至らしめるほどの大規模なものとなり、人々は自らの行為に恐怖した。そして戦争は膠着状態に入り、8ヶ月余りが過ぎた。戦争が長引く中、地球連邦軍はジオン公国軍に対抗すべくモビルスーツ開発計画 V 作戦を始動し、試作機の開発に成功していた。心臓戦艦ホワイトベースは試作機を受領するためスペースコロニーサイド7へ入港する。しかしこの情報はジオン公国軍につかまれており、船はシャア・アズナブル少佐率いる部隊に追跡を受けていた。ジオン公国軍からの攻撃を危惧した地球連邦軍はコロニー全体に避難命令を出すが、サイド7に住む少年アムロ・レイは避難命令にも気づかず一人機械いじりに没頭していた。 アムロを心配して家を訪れたガールフレンドのフラウボーは、そんなアムロに呆れつつ避難の支度をするよう促すのだった。その頃、ホワイトベースを追跡していたシャアはサイドセブンへモビルスーツザクの偵察部隊を潜入させていた。新型モビルスーツを発見した偵察部隊のパイロットジーンは一人手柄を焦り、上官デニムの静止を振り切って攻撃を開始する。ザクの攻撃で次々と破壊される軍施設。その光景を目の当たりにしたアムロは、初めて体験する本物の戦闘に恐怖を覚えていた。そんな中、偶然にも地球連邦軍の極秘資料を拾う。それは地球連邦軍の開発したモビルスーツガンダムのマニュアルであった。アムロはマニュアルに書かれたガンダムの性能に驚き、避難中ということも忘れて読みふける。だがその間にも攻撃による被害は広がり続けており、避難をしていた人々に戦闘の流れ弾が直撃。フラウの家族が爆発に巻き込まれてしまう。フラウが家族を失う様を目の当たりにしたアムロは、彼女を逃がしガンダムに向かって駆け出す。
Damn, I thought this shit was been voice acting. I guess not. Dude, imagine getting into a fucking robot. I mean, he's smart as fuck. But reading a damn manual. There's so many people that struggle to put together a damn table by reading the manual. Now, from, like, the little bit that I know, I guess, like, what makes the Gundams so special is, like, they're made out of, like, a material called Gundanium. Now, where the shit comes from, I couldn't fucking tell you. But think of it as, like, the strongest fucking material in the damn fucking universe, I guess. So these motherfuckers are just extremely durable.
バトルでは作戦目標が設定されていることがあります。作戦目標を達成することで バトルが進行し、
Alright, beat their ass and don't get your ass beat. I get it.
達成を目指しましょう。ガンダムを操作してください。
Well, naturally enough, you don't get access to auto mode immediately. You kind of just, bear with it. This is still like tutorial mode pretty much. Just fucking one-shot him. That would be terrifying. And what makes it even worse, these are all like grown-ass men, trained military officers. This dude just gets into like an overpowered fucking Gundam and just starts beating y'all's ass. And then he's just dead. You have taken your first life, Amuro. Let me fix this right quick. There we go. No distractions. Yeah, okay. So yeah, whenever you take somebody out, you can fucking attack again. I like to say that's standard. Oh yeah, and then you got the capture thing. Pretty much like, I think the majority of missions in the story mode have like a capture feature. So it just gives you another unit to kind of use. So pretty much in a nutshell, you can just use them for fodder in the development system. We'll take a look at that as soon as I can. Oh, trust me, sweetheart, you ain't gotta explain it to me, buddy. But yeah, alright, so here you get the setup. This is what I have. Swap to that. Then the character. Now this being a defense type, we'd use a defensive character. For some reason they want me to use him. Why? Okay, I'll believe you. Alright, but that's the free squad thing. Team of 5, so as a whole you're using 10 characters. Like I said, the free squad, you can use all your summons more or less is probably going to be your stronger squad. And then your series squad have to meet the requirements on top. Burn the energy.
人類史上初のモビルスーツ同士の戦闘を終えたアムロ。彼はコロニー内に残ったモビルスーツの部品をホワイトベースに搬入するよう命令を受ける。地球連邦軍の士官ブライトノアはガンダムを操縦しているのが軍属ではない民間人の少年アムロだと知り降ろさせようとするが、ホワイトベース艦長パオロはそのままガンダムを操縦させるよう命じる。ジオン公国軍の攻撃によって正規兵たちが戦死している状況では民間人たちの協力が必要だと判断したためであった。ホワイトベースからの要請を受け、生存者の捜索や船の出港を手伝う民間人たち。その一人セイラ・マスはモビルスーツの残骸を漁るジオン兵を見つける。それは地球連邦軍のモビルスーツの情報を探るためコロニーに潜入していたシャアであった。
I would have just shot that motherfucker. Was that your brother or something? The fuck? Artesia wouldn't have what? Oh, you missed your opportunity. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that probably would be difficult to do. Oh my god, that fucking noise. It's approaching 2 times normal speed. It's Char, or Char, the Red Comet. Single-handedly took out 5 battleships in the Battle of Loom. Get us out of here.
見せてもらおうか。連邦軍のモビルスーツの性能とやらを。
I guess I'll start reading the shit that isn't voice acted. You know, I guess technically it doesn't matter, it's all in Japanese. Alrighty.
ここからは自由にユニットを操作して勝利さまざまな武装やスキルを使うことで戦闘を有利に進めることができます。
Now the thing is like you cannot fucking have your units get their shit pressed. Probably want to move you. But something that really important to pay attention to, I think, is like how this is a physical melee, and then this one's like physical ranged. So certain ones are going to do more damage than others. Energy cost, naturally enough. Range. But yeah, like I said, some people are just weaker to melee, some are weaker to the beams. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, 'cause I don't know if there's like more to it. You're just out of my range. If I move you here. Nope, can't get you. So I'll just move you here. I think we just go ahead and take you out. You'll be seeing a lot of that. That is the summoning animation.
相手がザクなら人間じゃないんだ。僕だって。あそこか。直撃させる。もちろん。
And as you can see, crit chance. Like I said, a lot of similarities. Okay, now here we have the development system. As you can see, goes down a line, using lower rarity shit to... Yeah. Lower rarity shit to make higher rarity shit. And like I said, when it comes to the summoning aspect of it, you can summon for stuff and get these. You know, the lower rarity stuff. I don't know if like some of you have to specifically capture or what, but it's all down a line. This is the tree. Yeah, you get from point A to point B. Pretty much, you can get SSR stuff, and it makes getting through the story mode a hell of a lot easier. So, in my like experience, okay, I got you. Yeah, in my experience, it kind of just like helps to hurry up and try to like chew through that. I would probably focus one tree because I think I already have like maybe 2 finished on my phone. Go through that shit, get these gold ones up because they're just gonna have the better kits. They're gonna have better stats, and on top of that, it's gonna help you with the event stuff because they do have event-based. Like things that happen that revolve around specific series or, you know, stuff like that. So it just makes it a hell of a lot easier, especially if there's not a banner that's going that has like, you know, something of a specific series that you would kind of, you know, want. Right now, you know, starting out, anything is going to be good. Just to get your free squad up. But yeah, I would probably focus one. Okay, and then we move on to summoning. And I think the first banner, it's just like a reroll banner. So it guarantees that you're going to get a UR. And it's more so about, like, I guess, like, kind of what you want. Not everything is in the banner. I think it's just, like, general pool shit. And even the app, I only have, I think, like, 3 URs. So I would probably focus one banner. And they have a pity system. Okay, we're gonna skip all this. I don't give a fuck. Thank you, buddy. Nice little login bonus. And I think they hit... There's like something that happened where they're giving away like some free 10 pulls. 10 fucking pulls, not a goddamn, oh, here's a fucking ticket. 10 pulls. More games need to do that. And then on top of that, they give you a free SSR character that you can kind of just build on. I still use this motherfucker. Like, it's actually pretty decent. Just by, you know, like I said, clearing all this shit, they give you fucking tickets for the general pool. Nice little step-up thing. Yeah, they give you the ability to fucking cap this dude out. They give you a free support thing. They give you the dupes to cap him out. Beautiful shit. And we just go ahead and close that out. Okay, we close that right the fuck out. Go to gifts. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. This is how you introduce motherfuckers to your fucking game. Look at all this shit. SSR fucking characters, dude. Like, another SSR Gundam. And all this summoning material. That's how you do it. Don't just give, oh, here's one ticket. Just one ticket. No, they give you multiple tickets on top of all the summoning materials. That's fucking two fucking 10 pulls right there. Crazy shit. Give me all that. Deliciousness. Beautiful. That motherfucker is really fucking good. And the character that it comes with, or like the redhead chick that I use, I think she has like a special ability where she can just give you another chance to move and attack. Yeah, this chick right here gives you another move attack, so you can attack fucking 3 times with this damn thing. Crazy work. Crazy work. So what I plan to do is probably just juice up that motherfucker's skills, for sure. Missions. Okay, thank you. Snatch that up right quick. Go to event. Eternal Road. This is something we're probably not gonna fucking touch, to be fair. I think this just ended because they were giving away a free pilot, and they were giving away like that ship, like they call it a support, I think, or it's something like that. I don't know. This is ongoing, and they give you, I think, like 4 different units that you can kind of dabble with. We'll cross that bridge momentarily. Let's go ahead and get our free unit. Okay, so these are our options. You got this Phoenix Gundam looking like a fucking beast. Pretty fucking nasty looking. Exia, I don't know what you're from. Like I said, I think I've only watched like 3 of these. You got regular OG Gundam, I do believe, with fucking 2 bazookas. Got this motherfucker. Which I'm good on because I don't really like those Gundams particularly. Easy 8. Don't know who the fuck you're from. But yeah, these motherfuckers look so fucking disgusting. Now, Unicorn Gundam I have heard of. I've not seen the fucking anime or anything like that, but I've definitely heard of him. And he looks kind of fucking nasty. Now, these bastards, because this is one I do have. These are the ones that are a little bit more limiting when it comes down to, like, depending on the map. Crossbone Gundam looks fucking disgusting as well. I also have Freedom Gundam. This motherfucker is pretty fucking disgusting. I don't know if all supports do that, but, like, whenever you attack and it's not their turn and they're just, like, in the vicinity, they will fucking attack as well. Then you got Barbados, who's the third Gundam. So I guess I have, like, general bullshit. I don't have anything from Banner. But fucking disgusting. And probably who we're going to be going for. Just to have, like, a beast-ass fucking defender. Now, I don't know if you can double dip. I don't know if you can get 2 for 1. Alright, so this is the summoning animation. Naturally, when you see, like, the planet or whatever is, like, glowing orange, and this has, like, a rainbowish kind of, like, tint to it, that's when you know you're getting something good, or it does that. But it has to have, like, that rainbow tint to it, because it can still give you that animation, and it'll be some SSR trash. Just a whole bunch of SSRs. Still useful, though. I mean, everything here is useful. Like I said, you can use it for fodder to build better shit. Is that Barbados? No, it's not. Sasaki. Or, okay, Sazabi. Beautiful. Tells you what series it's from, all that shit. I'm not going for you. I'm sorry, bud. I don't care if you're the best. I don't care any of that shit. No. Throughout this, I go for who I want. I go for who's more nostalgic for me. Because trust and believe, when we get to Gundam Wing, G Gundam, I'm gonna be going fucking crazy. But for the time being, I'm just gonna have to summon for what the fuck I can actually use. We're just gonna start skipping now. Because it's not like, skip, damn you, skip everything. Oh yeah, it doesn't, I forgot. If it's a new Gundam, it's not gonna let you skip. Naturally enough, I don't have anything in my roster. There's Barbados. Beautiful. Yeah, man. Mikazuki. Fucking story was so fucking good, man. It was mainly about him and his bro. So good. We got like 2. We got another pilot. I'm debating. I don't know. Like, maybe we try to see if we can get like a huge amount. Yeah, that's what you really want to see. That lets you know that you're going to get something fucking crazy. Naturally enough, I'm just getting UR regardless. So it's more or less always going to look like that. But the general pool fucking guns are fucking sick. Like, design-wise, there's a lot of badass-looking motherfuckers in here. See, here we get 1. That's a L. That's a step backwards. I mean, either or. We know what we're going for. That's the Phoenix, who's also really badass looking. So yeah, anything in the general pool is going to be fucking sick anyway. Same situation too. Man, if I could just get Barbados in like 3 SSRs, that'd be dope as fuck. That would be dope. Skip. Yeah, all the Gundams look so fucking cool. They did an excellent job of like having the general pool being chocked full of some really badass Gundams. But to be fair, man, like from the URs that I've seen, they're all pretty fucking badass. Yeah, because Crossbones is like their design is just so fucking disgusting. And here we only get one. Fuck no, even if I was going for you, I'd skip this. Fuck. I guess 2 is about as good as it's gonna get on a regular. I'm pretty sure you can probably get 3. It's just highly unlikely. So yeah, gosh damn it. As long as Barbados doesn't fucking come through with just like 1, I probably should have took the previous one that we had with them. That's probably about as good as it was gonna get. Because that's 2, but that's without a pilot. Would really want these gold pilots as well. Because they allow you to craft pilots, but they're usually low rarity. That's a fuck no. I have this on my the phone version of the app or whatever, and it is good. But damn, is it limiting? Movement wise, I don't feel like he does as much. It is a tank, but I kind of feel like Barbados is a little bit better. I'm saying that blindly. That's why I said that so unconfidently. I'm saying that with the little bit of experience I have playing this shit. See, gosh damn it. Now this would be a fucking W. You get to walk away with 4 SSRs. Damn it, why? Why, man? Why? You could craft these motherfuckers. Don't get it twisted, but for fuck's sake. This is a really good fucking pull. Fuck. It's a really good fucking pull. Especially like to start out with. If I were anybody else, I would say stick with that. If you can walk away with 4 of these bastards, stick with it. I'm stingy. I know what the fuck I'm going for. It ain't that. But yeah, if I were to recommend... and then a dupe. That one ain't as good as that previous one, but that's still pretty solid. Just give me Barbados with like fucking at least 3, dude. At least 3. But yeah, if you can walk away with what the fuck you just saw, the 4 SSRs and the fucking UR, you take that. You take that with a fucking smile. And don't torture yourself like I am. Yeah, I gotta be grateful, I guess, for like the fucking 2. Ooh, and please don't make him show up again with just 1, bro. Because I'll have to skip it. Trash. Damn, y'all love giving me this motherfucker. Fuck, that is a pretty solid pool though. No, damn it. Do not want you. Even though, like I said, maybe you can get a pilot. That may be a W as well. Fucking Unicorn Gundam. And then we're gonna go right into actually summoning. Okay, so there's Barbados. Please have mercy. Give me like 2. Ooh, fuck yes, that's 4. Thank you. That's a W. Alright. And then you have premium summon. So it took me a second to figure this out. Those blue tickets that you get are specifically for this, because you do have a ticket summon over here. Just keep in mind, probably don't use these until you get like 10 of them. You use them in sets of 10. That way you can guarantee that you're at least going to get an SSR. So for those of you, you know, don't understand or whatever the fuck, these are where these are. These are where these are. I'm probably the only dumbass who didn't fucking understand it when I first picked this up. Because I was like, dude, where the fuck are these blue tickets at? And I was like, oh, okay, they're over there. I think we just burn these. We just burn these. Because it is a SSR, so I'm not going to scoff at that. And we skip because it's probably not going to be a UR. Thank you. Who's this? Okay, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. The terrain. Okay, so it's water. So water, I guess like ground and then space. No, there's 5 of them. Sky? So space, sky, ground, water. The fuck is this? Oh, it actually fucking tells you, huh? Underwater. Okay. So yeah, some Gundams, yeah, they get like a movement debuff, or they're just unable to fucking like be utilized pretty much. So that's why it's going to be super important for you to just, I would say, like focus on that development thing for sure, especially starting out. It's going to be super huge for you and stops you from being limited from not being able to fucking use decent Gundams at least. We'll burn these as well. Man, how sick would it be if they gave me a goddamn SSR? I mean, not SSR, but a fucking UR. What are you? You look ugly as fuck. Okay, now we can just get right into it. So, we can get new Gundam, I think that's Amuro, okay. So we could use, actually, Amuro was in the story for like a hot minute, so I don't know exactly what series this is from. But yeah, it tells you, like I said, that's probably a really good fucking ability. Then we have, whoa, okay, so that's like the ship support thing. You're gonna need a couple of, well, quite a few of those actually. And then Shin, Asuka, I don't know who the fuck you are either, buddy. Ooh. Now this ability is, from what I've seen, really fucking good. There's that Strike Gundam, I forgot what like specific name it is, that has this ability. He's in the general pool. Fucking good. Really fucking good. So yeah, they have their own little abilities and shit and stuff, and then like I said, the fucking pilots have their own abilities and they do things. So like the more you level them up, you start to get access to it. I think the level cap is 45. Not like obviously for like the character itself, but for you to like get access to every fucking thing. And I could like look at the specifics, I guess, like certain things that they fucking do. But I'm so unfamiliar with everything that it kind of doesn't matter. Okay, it tells you where it's from. So whenever it's piloting a Gundam from there, it reduces damage taken by 15%, which is pretty dope. When piloting the High-Nu Gundam, if Vigor is supercharged or higher, the max range of the beam or special weapon is increased by 1. And then it also gets the Chance Step Up 1 ability, which is fucking dope. Increase on Awakening and Reaction by 25. Increase on damage dealt by 20. So yeah, it's going to be kind of important to get these bastards leveled up. And like I said, the beautiful part is they use a different fucking level up material than the Gundam do and the ships do. They all have their own shit. So that's beautiful. Then you got the exchange. I think it's like, yeah, 200. We can, it's like, it's a pity system pretty much. I don't know why that one's more expensive because I would probably be the last thing I use it on. But yeah, pity system. So like any other, you know, app, if the event is, you know, coming to a close or you're not catching it, and this one just changed, so I think this is like recent as fuck. Now's the best time to fucking summon and try and, like, you know, hyper focus a banner, and there's only one banner to pick from. So yeah, you should be pretty good. When I started playing this on my phone, I am trying to think, they had Death Scythe from Gundam Wing, and I'm so sad because I couldn't fucking get them. It fucking sucked. And I was like, I think like at 150 or 100 something. So I was far away from fucking pity. That shit fucking hurt, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to go, you know, for this banner, hyper focus the banner, get what I can. Hopefully we can get some dupes and shit. Hopefully we get some general pull stuff as well. Let's just hope we just get some goddamn URs. Because it's gonna take more than one UR for damn sure to kind of hold it down. This stuff can get a little, a wee little bit difficult. You said, what a nerd. Fuck yeah, man. Gundam is, it's my shit, bro. It's nice to have something to nerd out about. And it having so many similarities to, this Gundam is badass looking. Yeah, so many similarities to War of the Visions is what makes this a fucking W. Alright, got a craptastic ship, Zaku's. That's gonna be useful. But yeah, they're called supporters. Nice. Definitely love that. Love to see these motherfuckers, because like I said, you can use them for multiple Gundams just in general. And not every SSR comes with a fucking pilot, so a pilot's always a W. Now, I don't know what exactly happens whenever you get dupes that you can't use. Couldn't tell you. I ain't got there yet. Beautiful. Love that. So we got, yeah, I mean, fuck, we got a fucking fat amount of fucking SSRs. 2 pilots. I'll take that. But we know what we want. We want a fucking UR. We ain't seeing any of the animations that we want to see, though. Nothing. But I'm still interested because I can still use the SSRs at least. Boy. That's what you call some hornies. But even some of the lower rarity Gundams look like kind of badass. You look like a fucking Halo character. This bastard I do still use. He is pretty good. That's pretty solid. I love his animation. his little like super or something like that. Now I think like only the URs get the EX abilities. We'll definitely end up using that. So we'll get to see that in action. It's super fucking funny though. Come on, UR. Have mercy, game. Ugh, RoboCop looking ass motherfucker, ew. That thing is ugly as fuck. I hate the Zaku's, man. I love them, but I also hate them. They're so ugly. Like, this bastard looks crazy as fuck. Another Zaku. Now the whole goddamn Zaku collection. That one kind of looks crazy. I'm starting to get a little worried. There we go. Goodness, I was starting to get worried. Okay, that's what you want to see. Alright, it's definitely a UR. Please don't be the fucking ship. Please don't be the fucking ship. I am begging you. I feel like it's the ship. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch. Oh, you... Son of a bitch. I mean, it is a good thing. But they're... they're limiting, man. They're limiting. This isn't going to be useful for every Gundam. Yeah, it has to be a new type machine. Damn, I did not want that. Not out the fucking box, bro. That is so misfortunate. But when you can use it, oh yeah, it'll pop the fuck off. It'll be extremely useful. Okay, I think this is the last one. Or do we have one more? Yep, this is it. We're like 100 away. That's something else. When we start smashing through story mode, thank goodness. The game is pretty fucking rewarding. You can get a huge chunk of... Please don't be the goddamn ship again. But you can get a huge chunk of summoning materials from just beating story mode. All the series individually have like 2K as far as beating the main story, and then there's like the harder it's not like you play through everything, you know, again on hard mode or anything like that, but there's like a hard section after you beat the normal section. You get 1,000 from beating the normal, and then the hard section, honestly I think it's just like 3 to 4 missions or something like that. It may vary, but I think I've typically have seen 3, 1,000 there. So you can get some fucking temples super fast. Now, how does the game hold up moving forward? Probably you're gonna have to start nitpicking and targeting specific stuff. Ooh. Interesting. Please, please, please don't be the fucking ship. Nice. Thank you. Freedom Gundam? I think you're General Pool. Maybe? I don't know. Probably. Doesn't fucking matter, because I fucking need you. Alright, and then we can crash. Yeah, you're General Pool. Nope, that's it. Okay, yeah, we can put together a fucking team. Here, and get some addition done. Claim that. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, and look at that. Another fucking pull. Another pile of bullshit. But it's free bullshit. And like I said, all this stuff, even though I would love URs, all this stuff can still be used. Even the lower rarity shit, even you as start off. No fucking way. Fucking beast. Fucking beast. Alright, so there's a change mechanic. Love it. Dude, change summons are just the best. Because they catch you off guard. Ew. I will never use you. You're ugly as shit. That's fucking dope. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I love the change summons. Alright, and we're nearing halfway. I'm probably going to end up going after you because you look interesting. And look at this shit. Like I said, it's just a bunch of free shit that you can just fucking continue to use to summon. Like I said, Eternal World, I'm not too worried about right now. Okay. But yeah, the development system, what I was talking about. No. Damn it. Okay, so what we would do is go do this. This will let you know if you have something that you can actually, like, you know, build toward. And all those summons, when you get, like, the not so spectacular shit. You can, like, zoom out. No. Okay. Yeah, the not so spectacular shit can still be utilized to fucking get you all the way up here. That's where you get these bad boys. You completely fill this motherfucker out. That shows you the final reward. And that's just on that one. You can get level up materials and stuff like that. And this one's not as extensive, so this will be easier to fill out. This is why I just kind of say focus on it. Then you get from there to here. That's where you want to get. Free URs. Fucking beautiful. But yeah, pretty much what you're going to be doing is going into the development system. This one just costs the capital. So you just make it. Execute. Develop. There you go. That goes from that. And that goes to that. And vice versa. Make that, make that, make that. All that shit, because you're going to need all of them to make this. That goes into that. So it's pretty straightforward. It even shows you what you already have, you know, completed or whatever the fuck. The completion rate, all that goes to this. Vice versa for that. Fucking beautiful. I'm just going to go ahead and crop this shit, because this is going to be the first one we're going to focus on anyway. Get as much done as we can. Actually, before we start doing that, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's upgrade, because whenever you make those bastards, you're burning through your level up materials, and we're going to need that for you motherfuckers. So, outright, you're going to be important. I think it favorites everything the first time you get it. So, what I would do in this situation, I mean, like, you don't have to, because you can kind of cross that bridge whenever you're developing. Because, it'll, like, whenever you're developing something, let's say, like, you have a dupe of something or whatever, it'll show you, like, you have it, just unfavorite it. I would burn all these bastards. Anything that's not SSR and above, I'd burn it. I wouldn't use the dupes. to upgrade them. I wouldn't level them up. I wouldn't use them for anything unless you fucking have to. I wouldn't burn them immediately right now. And you'll see why momentarily. But like in this case, we would definitely upgrade you. I know what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. We just go to upgrade. You already selected. Limit break. Ugh. Yes, beautiful. And you only need fucking 4 of the damn character. 1 for the initial unit, and just 3 dupes. 1 for the unit, 3 fucking dupes. You have materials, modifications that you can throw on. You unlock these all in due time. You can upgrade the skills. Same thing with leveling up. You unlock abilities, I think, for the character. We're not going to be doing that, because we're just going to use story mode to level up right now. Limit break. Ugh. Beautiful. Nice little stat increase. I don't know if I have any more dupes for these golds. Because I was not paying attention, to be fair. No, I don't. Like I said, they'll give this one away for free. But we will... Actually, no, we won't. We're going to hold on to everything for right now. Alright, then you go to characters. Same fucking difference. So you got all these bastards who can be utilized, like I said, for anything. Preferably, like I said, you put defense type on defense Gundams, support types on supports, attacks on attacks. There's a scout thing that we don't have unlocked right this moment, or maybe it's just because I haven't like gotten, you know, far enough in the story or whatever the fuck. But you can scout. I think like lower rarity ones, like bronze and silver, that you can utilize, which like to some degree you're probably gonna have to. It's the same thing with dupes. With the supports, I don't know if it's the same with these bastards. I don't know if they need dupes per se. They probably do. I don't know. If I had to assume. Alright, but that's how that works. You got your base. You collect this shit. This is like a request thing that'll come around ever so often. You complete the request, gets put on cooldown, so you try to just smash all 3 of them. From what I've seen, they're going to want like the gold. Sometimes they want you to craft something. They want you to capture, you know, from a specific series or something. What else? Capture, capital, which is the gold. Develop. I don't know, there could be something else. I don't know. Alright, then you got the docking system. The docking system is... Honestly, I have like very low information about this. From what I've seen, you beat a series, it gives you something that you can dock. Like, good example, you beat the Gundam Wing series, it gives you like Wing 0 to dock. Is it anything outside of like something to look at? I couldn't fucking tell you. Gallery mode, pretty self-explanatory. Pretty fucking self-explanatory. So what we would do is go to stage. We can't go to like the beginner shit. Clear that out. So this is where you farm stuff. The Eternal Road stuff is where you would like, once you get like an actual fucking like team of a certain series or whatever the fuck, you can tackle that shit. The Master League, I think, is PvP. We good? We good. Okay. Now, we're not worried about that. We're just going to focus on this and complete it 100%. And then we can focus on everything else in future streams. So, yeah, that's the docking system. It'll give you this. It'll give you that. Look at that shit. For just completing this shit, you just have to get all this, the mission crap done. There's a skip system, so you can, like, farm materials and stuff like that, which is also going to be super fucking important to explain. So with the development system, outside of it needing level up materials because they're going to have requirements for you to develop the next Gundam, so you can, you know, work on that shit. They're also going to need specific materials that you can only get from specific series. So, like, there's I'm trying to think. Like, it's a material that you can, like, farm pretty much. Like, if I go to this, I go to skip. Execute that. You only get 3 per whatever the fuck. Yep. It didn't give it to me. But like I said, you can farm capital, stuff to level up, all kinds of shit. Beautiful. 3 a day. And I leveled up off the shit. Beautiful. Alrighty. But this is the capture mechanic. It shows you, you know, what you can capture on that stage. You couldn't capture shit on that one. So there's that. Don't tell me how to live my life. Leave me alone. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Alright, yeah, free squad. Go here. I just auto-formed this shit, and then I just kind of... Oh, they gave me some free stuff. Yeah, you unlock other shit from, like, beating certain missions. Will you leave me alone, woman? Woman with big titties. Alright. What are we doing here? Yeah, we go here, and then I would just probably pick specifics. Naturally enough, we're going for the golds. You're going to be super important. You're getting fucking sent out, because they're going to pretty much give you everything you need. We use her. Guaranteed. I couldn't recommend anything else other than that. Now here, like I said, man, it's more so about what you want. But I recommend definitely use that bitch. Use that Gundam and use that chick together. Level them up together. Good to go. After that, I kind of go off of like preferences. I think having a really good defender is kind of a win, but you're definitely going to want a variety. Now, I can't tell you what the best team setups are. Like if you want to have like 3 defenders, 2 defenders, whatever, I don't fucking know. I know you want 1. All right, and what you would do is rearrange. It doesn't really matter now because they're all front units, and then you have back units. Just from my perspective and how I typically go about it, I put you there. I would want like defender, maybe support, maybe assault there. Then I usually have my supports in the back. I need more information and more experience with these characters because I don't know who are the squishier. I don't know if the supports are squishier or the assault, you know, characters are squishier. But we can leave it like this. Maybe you want assault in front and supports in the back. That sounds correct, I guess. But one thing I can say is this motherfucker's range is really fucking bad. It's really fucking bad. So I would want this bastard in front to some degree. Then we just go here. Yeah, we don't have the scout thing unlocked. I want you because that's who I'm using. And then we go here. Auto form. Yep. There we go. And it throws all your fucking juicy bastards right in there. And then we just swap. Boop. Boop. Bam. Bam. Bop. Beautiful. Yeah. And I'm gonna want to swap you. Get the fuck out of his Gundam. Get the fuck out of his Gundam. Thank you, buddy. You guys are fine. And then we just kind of get rid of you assholes because it more so is going to depend on like what the fuck I want to use. Who do I want to level up? I like the fancier looking Gundams. Like if I can't have something that I'm like familiar with, I want something sleek and attractive. So we're probably going to go for you because I like how you look. You have a dupe. That other one probably had a dupe. That's probably why they wanted me to use it. Like stat wise. Yeah, probably. Well, that ain't happening. You'll live. Now, I would probably pay attention to their abilities, all that extra shit. Because I do like Carta issue as well. Fuck, I might use you over that. Actually, I mean, this doesn't really fucking matter all that much right this moment. So I'm probably going to use Carta. Okay, so you can, I guess naturally enough, see that certain Gundams or certain pilots like have different stats, because that was something else I wasn't really paying attention to. And they're just gonna be better for certain things. I mean, I really don't know any of you motherfuckers outside of him. So I'm going off of looks. And I like this green-haired lady. I like green, so yeah, she's getting thrown on the squad. Now we go to this. And we find what's gonna benefit, which is probably you. Definitely you. We throw you on. But that's what I'm talking about, like, why I didn't want the goddamn fucking... I didn't want this motherfucker. Because they're only gonna benefit you. You know, if I want to fucking swap it out, it'll only benefit you. That's how you can tell. But we're gonna leave you there because you are, and I need to get you leveled up. And the more you smash through the story, you start to unlock these little things. It's gonna be the same thing, but every series, rinse, repeat. You're gonna start out with maybe 1 or 2, and you smash through the shit, you start to unlock everybody. Now, like I said, the reason why it's like super important for you, like, get the summons out, you know, of the way, all your general pull shit, get that shit out the way, establish your fucking team, because these are going to be the bastards you're going to use for the Eternal Road thing. You know, unless you get like a UR or something like that to replace one of these bastards. Typically, probably not her anytime soon, because she's just going to be useful as fuck, unless you get like a UR, you know what I mean, like, for every slot. She's going to be holding you down for a minute. And like I said, her ability is the main reason. Like I said, that Gundam being able to attack 3 times is fucking busted as fuck. So yeah, that's the ability right there. So if you see that, they're giving you the opportunity to attack 3 times. But yeah, level 45, level 30 for that. I think this lowers defense. Oh, okay, it lowers accuracy. Or increases accuracy. Reduces damage taken. So yeah, certain shit like that, pay attention to. You have like a regen ability? No, just increase. Yeah, you do. At the start of every turn. Nice. Okay, we're good to go. Tells you what the terrain is as well. Like I said, you'll start seeing for like some Gundams like a exclamation point or something like that. That'll let you know that they're gonna have issues, whether it's due to movement or sometimes just not being useful at all on the map. So certain terrain is going to affect the usability of certain Gundams or whatever. But like I said, just keep in mind the rearranged thing. Like I said, you see how it's like 3-2, 3 tanks, 2, like I said, supports or whatever. This is actually a pretty fucking solid team starting out. And even whenever we move on to a different series, like if one of these bastards have to go up or down or whatever, one of them can take the place. So that's why, like I said, pick your favorites. It doesn't even have to, like, this is the only one I recommend, you know, outside of your URs. I recommend that because you're going to get that motherfucker completely capped out. And it'll be a good filler unit for your free squad whenever you get out of this series. And I'm sure there's, like, probably more efficient ways, like, you know, if you want to go through all the fucking characters and all the Gundams that you have, to find like something, you know, that works for you better. I don't know, man. I just, like I said, once again, I go off of my favorites. Start smashing through this shit. No lie, whenever I'm done streaming this shit, I'm probably going to just download everything. That way we don't have to wait a whole lot moving forward. It should be like an option in the menu. Just download everything. But I don't plan on streaming this for much longer.
サイドセブンを出港したホワイトベースは地球連邦軍本部のある南米ジャブローに向かうよう命令を受ける。正規兵を欠いたまま地球軌道上で降下準備を進める中、再びシャアの部隊に襲撃されてしまう。出撃したアムロは襲い来るザクを退けていくが、地球の重力に惹かれホワイトベースへ帰還できなくなる。大気圏突入による圧縮熱にさらされ窮地に陥るアムロはとっさにマニュアルを開くのだった。
Okay. Cooling system activated, heat resistant filled, all green.
辛くも大気圏突破を成功させたガンダムとホワイトベースであったが、当初想定していた突入コースを大幅に外れてしまい、ジオンの勢力圏内へと降下してしまうのだった。
We're about to tear you motherfuckers apart, bro. Already got 3 URs.
シャアは単独での大気圏突破を成功させたガンダムの性能に驚きつつ、ジオン公国軍の地球方面軍司令ガルマザビと合流していた。
It's not like you to have so much trouble with a single Federation ship, Shar. Don't remind me, Garma. Excuse me, Captain Garma Zabi, Commander of the Earth Occupation something. Okay, will suffice, Shar, just like at the Academy. The ship must be something if it gave even the Red Comet a run for his money. Are you saying that this wasn't worth your time coming here? No, I'm just glad to see an old friend, that's all. Don't forget, the Trojan horse is capable of atmospheric entry. Indeed, it is. We're currently assessing their combat capabilities. You've been fighting non-stop since the search and destroy operation, haven't you? Go get some R&R. Yes, sir, but let me just say I can guarantee there's a Xeon cross in it for you if you take something. I must thank you for serving them to me on a silver platter. Should I take this as a gift from you to help improve my standing with my sister? Nip, 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 nip. Don't laugh. The men are watching. You fucking... The fuck? Fuck you doing, boy?
部隊を編成するとホワイトベースへ向けて攻撃命令を出すのだった。
Started getting all bashful playing with your fucking hair and shit like you're flirting with them.
襲撃を退けるべくホワイトベースはモビルスーツ隊を迎撃に出す。サイドセブンの民間人だった開始伝隼人小林が出撃する中、疲れ切っていたアムロは戦うことを拒否する。
Amuro, get your ass up. Do I have your word that I can get some real rest after the battle is over? My word. You people can't even take care of yourselves. You're right. We'd all be dead if it wasn't for you. I don't like it either, but the fear is just too much for me. Amuro, why do you refuse to do your duty? What's your reason for fighting, Bright? Now's not the time to get philosophical. Get the fuck up. Get your ass up. Forget it. If you want someone to pilot that Gundam, why don't you do it yourself? What? I would if I could. Did you think I hadn't considered that myself? It's not like I knew what I was doing either. God damn! He's like 14 years old or something.
殴ってなぜ悪いか。貴
様はいい。そうしてわめいていれば気分も晴れるんだからな。
Do you really think that little of me? He's about to give you. Damn!
二度もぶった。親父にもぶたれたことないのに。
What was wrong with you, bro?
それが甘ったれなんだ。
Put the hands on you.
殴られもせずに一人前になったやつがどこにいるものか。
That's right. You can't make me do it. I won't get back in the Gundam ever again. Amuro, that's enough. Pull yourself together. I forgot, you're getting your ass beat in front of your girlfriend, bro. You're making a fool of yourself. I'm going to the bridge. Pathetic. You're nothing but a coward. I thought with your skills you might even beat Char someday, but I guess I was wrong. Did you say Char? Bright. Oh, did you say Char Bright? Amuro, the Gundam has a user manual, right? Oh, she's gonna get in it. I'll pilot the Gundam. I can't stand people who refuse to do what they know they are capable of. If you're not mature enough to admit that white base is only here because you protected it, then you can't pilot that Gundam.
But
ブライトとフラウの言葉によってアムロは再びガンダムに乗ることを決意する。
Ready to launch. Launch path clear. Be careful, Amuro. Jeez. Here I go. Like, at what point do you swing back? Because I don't give a fuck if you're my captain or not, bro. You're not gonna beat me up in, like, much less in front of my fucking chick, dude. I mean, just in general, ain't fucking happening. You got that first one off on me. I'm retaliating. It's self-defense, bitch. Okay, before we move forward, the reason why I want to keep the stream relatively short, because I want to cover this probably in video format, just to make it a little bit more snappier. Also, they'll be a hell of a lot shorter, because I can easily turn this into like a fucking 15-minute, 20-minute, and that's probably how I want to carry these. I want to have fun with this. I want to enjoy this. Mainly the story aspects. And I can see myself streaming, like, the event stuff. So, I'm trying to think. Like, the event that they had for Gundam Wing when they were giving away that fucking pilot, and then they gave you a free ship. Stuff like that. Maybe maybe not so much the PvP stuff, because I don't think it's going to really matter all that much. And I get the vibe from what I've experienced so far. It's very similar to War of the Vision, so I'm sure people who play this game on the regular, like, that's just something you fucking do. It's like a daily routine, so I don't really see myself streaming that. But yeah, I think I keep this in video format, make it easy to, kind of just watch, relatively short, keep it in parts, and I think we're fucking chilling. As far as, like, everything else, I feel like the same way with Zenless. I'm gonna have to get more familiar with it before I make dedicated videos like top 10s or recommendations and all that other bullshit. I need to familiarize myself with the game itself. I literally probably picked this up even on my phone, like, not too long ago. But another reason why is because since it's, like, so story driven and there's so much story stuff that, we can cover moving forward, I don't want people, like, stream wise to interrupt, like, the immersion. I want to immerse myself while playing this shit. So, log in, do my dailies, all that other bullshit. We'll just avoid story mode. Do the summons and all that other shit, probably in the videos as well. Stuff like that. So that way you can keep up with, like, the progress of the account. And, like I said, mainly just to make shit more snappier. I like to keep the entertainment level high, the interaction level high, talking and all that other stuff. Like, I just like to keep the video at a good pacing, pretty much. So I wanted to stream the first one because I wanted my raw interaction with the game itself. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Okay, and this is something else moving forward. There's auto mode. We will be using that. There's also this. We're going to be using that as well. Let these bastards do their fucking thing. And that way I can sit back and do nothing. I can watch with you guys. These beautiful animations. I put you in the wrong Gundam. Oh no, you're in the right one. Okay, never mind. That was another Gundam's action. Just chewing through these bastards. But yeah, don't ask me what the tension up shit does. I don't know if that's like the equivalency of hate. Like it just aggroes everyone to them, or I don't fucking know what the fuck that shit is. Is that a commander type mobile suit? You monster, die. Bro, you came out here in a fucking gummy ship. The fuck are you doing? That's a hell of a mobile suit those Federation scum developed. Enemy reinforcements detected at Char. What? Garma, fall back. Sure. I can't let you go down here. My thanks. Alright, cover the captain's retreat. And then we just proceed to beat your ass. But yeah, see, defense types come in there, defend, do their goddamn job. Beautiful. And then you're just fucking cooked, bud. Hold this. Damn you, Trojan horse. Char, do you copy? I've made it to the Ga. We need to rethink our strategy. Agreed. We'll regroup for now and figure something out. Yes, sir. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. Everything fucking done. That means you can now use the skip maneuver or the skip fucking shit, which I'm gonna be doing in well, off streams and stuff like that, out of videos. Feature unlocked. Okay, so we got the shop. I think that was Scout. But yeah, this is how I would typically just level motherfuckers up, juice them up, and like I said, whenever they start doing, you know, swap outs or whatever, and you just want to auto put together a team, these are going to be the ones that they recommend over anybody else because they're going to have higher stats. Pretty much how that's going to be working. The only time where you're gonna, you know, pretty much like go back is whenever you go to a different series and you just don't have a Gundam or a pilot. Well, yeah, it's both. And the support as well that fits that series. So worst case scenario, you get thrown back into using like lower rarity shit, but that's why you got the development thing. You know, push a little bit, farm the mats or whatever the fuck, and just start crafting motherfuckers, developing the units that you fucking need, But the game, like I said, it just gives stuff out so frequently. Like I said, you don't have to worry about just getting stuff from summoning. You can use the capture mechanic in the game. Yeah, like I said, it's super fucking easy to get, motherfuckers. And Scout unlocked. Now, just because it says Scout unlocked, but you still have to craft this bastard if you need him. And he is a silver type, so I wouldn't be too afraid to craft him if you need him. Now, this is the material I was talking about. You're going to need a lot of these. You're going to need a lot. So you can get it through skipping missions. You can get it through beating the newer missions and stuff like that. And then rinse, repeat. Just go right the fuck back. Use your skip mechanic for the 3 turns that you can. And you just skip through all the missions all the way up until you're fucking done. That's why I say just prioritize one. Get that shit done. That gives you a nice, you know, group of SSRs that you can use. Give you some options if you don't like what you already have. And yeah, work on that development tree. Get everything fucking done for that specific development tree. And then pretty much rinse repeat. Pretty much rinse repeat. Like I said, level up materials, all kinds of juicy shit. You're gonna get all that stuff from just skipping. And you still get experience from skipping as well. So we would do that immediately. Since I already did it here, shows you 0-3. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, they're gonna make me do it. Okay, well, it's for free, so why not? But yeah, that's everybody that you can fucking scout. Like I said, as long as they're silver, go for it. If you don't have any other options, I guess you would scout like a bronze or something, but I probably wouldn't do that. Because you see how much capital you have. You probably want to use that shit for other missions upgrading and stuff like that. Especially if you can't farm this stuff immediately. And even these bastards, I'm chilling, dude. I don't need to scout anybody right now. And then on top of that, the stuff that you get, I can't do it right now. But you also can farm materials that you need to upgrade attacks. So that's going to be super fucking important as well. Yep, that's pretty much it. Beginner missions. You definitely want to make sure you're getting this shit done. So that's how you're going to start getting these dupes for this bastard. And yeah, you get these fucking summoning tickets as well. We're going to keep pushing for sure. A little update information, all that juiciness. Fucking out my face. You would go to the shop every day. I think it's premium. Yeah, that's free. You get that. That'll cover any mission that you need, you know, for purchasing something from the shop. Naturally enough, you have materials that you can use to exchange. So this is all your exchange shit. Master League, that's from the PvP stuff. I would like to think the G shop. I don't have any of this shit, so that ain't happening. And if you need, you can also, you know, buy stuff here. I'm going to hold on to my capital. I'm good. It ain't that serious. Yeah, we just go back to stage. Go to this. Start skipping. Which everything from here is good. Ugh, but you really want to see those damn medals. I'll take that level up though. I will take that. I want to kind of smash through some more just so I have at least something to kind of farm whenever I need to burn energy. So we got another unit. Probably going to want to go for you. And we can throw, I don't know, probably you. Throw you in there.
アムロの活躍によってガルマとシャアを退けたホワイトベースはマチルダ・アジャン率いる補給部隊との接触に成功する。
Okay, we'll be taking 35 of your sick and wounded evacuees. Something. General Reveal has also ordered that I take a copy of your combat logs. Lieutenant Matilda, if I may, why leave us as we are? Reveal said if White Base is still combat ready, it is to be treated the same as any military vessel. Federation forces are fighting to uphold something or upheal something. I'm just here because of General Reveal's request. My visit has nothing to do with Jabber or something. When will our next supply be? I believe the next supply will be available once you cross into Federation territory. Anyway, the Federation hasn't abandoned you, don't forget that. Lieutenant Matilda! If it wasn't for you, we'd probably all be dead. Thank you. For all we know, you might even be an Esper? The fuck is an Esper? You lost me.
ニューヨークへたどり着いたホワイトベースは夜の闇を利用しながら低空で飛行し地球連邦の勢力圏への突破を試みる。だが時すでに遅く、ガルマ率いる大部隊がニューヨークに迫りつつあった。成功法での突破は難しいと考えたブライトは雨天野球場の中にホワイトベースを隠すよう指示を出すのだった。ホワイトベースを発見できず苛立ちを募らせるガルマ。
Where are they? Why can't we locate them? They've gotten better at the art of war. If we can't find them like this, we'll have to search on the surface. Please, leave that to me and my troops. You're offering to go in my stead? Of course I am, at your service. Oh, of course I am at your service. I'll leave this to you. Yes. Yes. Me and my Zaku. Char, if you see the Trojan horse or any mobile suit, let me know immediately. I'll destroy them with the Gaw, I guess. Thank you for going out of your way to see me off. I intend to do just that. Good luck, Garma. I'm counting on you, Char. Your fucking butt chin. Bright. Saku, something has been developed. Looks like there's something. Alright, Amuro. I should probably take this off of auto. That way I can fucking actually read this shit. Alright, Amuro, did you hear that? Lure those Zakus in front of White Base. Roger. Here I go. Dude, they're about to get fucking eviscerated. I'm not a fan of deceiving my own men. Oh well, the Trojan horse should have developed its mobile suits by now. Boom! This bitch is just gonna go fucking ape shit. Just ridiculous. Lower your defense, even though it really doesn't matter.
お前との絶対的な違いを見せてやる。終わりだ。させるもんか。
Disgusting. Shit, even on y'all's turn, I think y'all kill yourselves. To be fair. Yeah, you like barely survive. Damn, mobile suit. So you finally make an appearance. Char, better look out for him. Not bad, you rascal. And then you just get cooked. See you around, buddy. Yeah, more scouts to unlock. Yep, and like I said, you get the nice little Gundam. You definitely want these. Beautiful. Alrighty, level up materials and capital. Okay, and of course, premium material, which you just want. Okay, trying to bait us out, huh? That must mean the Trojan horse is behind us. I see. Not a bad strategy. Taking your sweet time, huh, Char? Their mobile suits are escaping. The Trojan horse should be dead ahead. Can you intercept Garma? I'll get them. Ready beam cannons. All units stand by to attack. Bright. Enemy formation approaching. Mirai, prepare to fire. Gun tank, gun cannon, focus all artillery, fire with white base. Fire! I just assumed you'd say that, that's funny. What's going on here? We're under fire from the rear. From the rear? The Trojan horse, it's behind us. Damn, ascend. We can't. Turn this thing around. We'll ram the Trojan horse. You know, getting lit the fuck up. Garma, if you can hear me, blame this one on the misfortune of your birth. Gosh, damn. You did that on purpose? Misfortune? What are you saying? Yes, born under a bad sign, as it were. Char, is this your doing? You were a good friend, Garma, but your father's sins cannot go unpunished. Nip, 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 nip. Yeah, you kind of suck for that. I'm a zombie. I refuse to die in vain. Enemy aircraft heading straight at us. What was that? It's trying to ram us. Mariah, send. Everyone brace for impact. Glory to the Principality of Zion or something. Damn, Shar, you're a punk.
ガルマを撃退したホワイトベースは地球連邦の勢力圏へ出ることに成功する。そこでマチルダの補給部隊と合流し、新たな作戦の参加命令を受けるのだった。その頃ジオン公国ではザビ家の長兄ギレン・ザビが弟の死を政治的なプロパガンダとして利用するため、ガルマの国葬を大々的に執り行っていた。
我々は一人の英雄を失った。いざ始まりなのだ。地球連邦に比べ我がジオンの国力は30分の1以下である。にもかかわらず今日まで戦い抜いてこられたのはなぜか。諸君、我がジオン公国の戦争目的が正義だからだ。一握りのエリートが宇宙にまで膨れ上がった地球連邦を支配して54年。宇宙に住む我々が自由を要求して何度連邦に踏みにじられたかを思い起こすがいい。ジオン公国の掲げる人類一人一人の自由のための戦いを神が見捨てるわけはない。
You guys are fucking crazy.
私の弟、諸君らが愛してくれたガルマザビは死んだ。なぜだ。諸君の父も兄も連邦の無白な抵抗の前に死んでいったのだ。この悲しみも怒りも忘れてはならない。それをガルマは死をもって我々に示してくれたのだ。国民よ、立て。悲しみを怒りに変えて立てよ国民。宇宙の有料主たる我らこそが人類の正しき未来を救うことができるのである。ジーク・ジオン。
Ah. Okay. Seen a little similarities here. That's why you guys sound so goddamn crazy. Makes sense. Enhanced material. It looks like you can develop a new unit with these. Let's get started. Good God. Okay. Well, now you know this. You level the motherfucker up. Which is why I haven't been using my materials just as yet. That and like all this shit is like low rank stuff any fucking way, so I'm just gonna level up the old fashioned way. And then we can just snag this. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. Oh, but trust and believe, this shit gets a lot more extensive the further down you go. It's not going to be as simple to get from point A to point B. And that's good to go for that. I just don't know if I have the fucking materials needed. I don't need it actually right now. Okay, so that's done. And then for this, I'm going to need another one of these. I wonder, like, is there a way to, like, bulk enhance without it being annoying? Pop, 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 pop. No. So I guess I have to have everything made to bulk enhance. No, because I can do it like that. I was thinking like the bulk enhancement would just make everything like in one go. It did it for that. I wonder why I didn't do it for this. Can I not make this? Yeah, I can. Okay. That was confusing. Okay, and then we just make this bad boy. Yeah, so far I don't need the other materials. Surprisingly enough. Execute. I am sure. There we go. And now we can make this motherfucker. This is probably, I was like, this is probably where we need these. So level you up. Develop. Yes, I'm sure, bitch. Snag that. And we're probably going to need those metals to make this. Yeah, I figured. So we're going to need 10. And then we're going to need 3 of these. Okay, so this is where we get to this point. I would like to say there's a specific mission that you have to fucking beat to get that shit. So I'm not going to level that thing up because there's no fucking point in it. So I need 10 of those. I guess we can leave that like that for now.
一つずつ進めていきましょう。千里の道も一歩からです。
And then go back to stage. But yeah, we're gonna have quite a ways to get to. But this is pretty much like the end of normal mode, and then after that you unlock like some more stages. But luckily it's not anything too crazy. Okay, we're gonna need 10 of these damn things, so there's 1. I think that's probably a good place to leave off for now. Like I said, moving forward, I'm probably going to do these in video format. Slow burn this shit. And, yeah, man, like I said, it'll give me plenty of fucking content to cover. Plus, I love Gundam, so yeah, I think this was a breath of fresh air to actually play something that revolves around some shit that, like, I'm actually interested in, as far as, like, having, like, nostalgic history with, you know, Gundams and stuff like that. Now, I'm not too familiar, you know, with the G Gundam stuff. Like, I think I watched it once. That's about it. Never watched Seed. Never watched whatever the fuck that is. That's my shit, though. Gundam Wing. I know about some Gundam Wing for sure. Didn't watch that. Didn't watch that. So, like I said, I'm not going to be extremely excited about those specifically. We're going to love G Gundam. And whenever we get to whatever Gundam Barbados is in. And like I said, they got more incoming. So there being a lot of story stuff, I think, is a fucking W. The event stuff, I think, is also a fucking W. Let me see if we can like maybe tackle some of this shit. Oh yeah, god damn it, I got. I'm gonna do that off stream. That tactical training stuff. I think it's only like realistically good for getting that. So I think it's like maybe what's that? 100, 2, 3. And maybe a full pull. Actually, that's quite a bit. Let's smash through this, actually. I'd rather get it done now and be done with it. And we can end with the summon. I am going to be skipping this shit, though. It's just tutorial stuff, so I'm not too concerned by it. They're going to want you to ensure that you beat these bastards. So that's a kill. And that's a kill. Okay, so it looks like that's probably how we're going to want to do it. So I do this. Get you the fuck out of here. I'll give me another move. Move you here. Do I not have enough energy? Uh-oh. Okay, that's still a kill. I was like, I think I just already fucked up. I also think I just didn't math right. That's 100. I need 3K. So it's like 16K. What am I sitting on? I think I just brain farted. Oh, hell no, that's not going to be a summon anyway. Well, there's that. Link your Bandai Namco account to get 3K. I don't have one of those, and I'm too lazy to make one. It wouldn't be the first time I've missed out on some shit. It'll be alright. But yeah, I'll upgrade a character, queer tactical training. Yeah, that's gonna be a part of it. So they're gonna want me to do that shit any fucking way. Yep, I mean that's pretty much about it. They're gonna give you stuff for leveling up, burning AP, all that other bullshit. Per day usual. But the game is fucking fun, dude. I recommend it for sure. As far as spending money on the game and stuff, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know like how well the game is doing or anything like that. That's something I'd probably have to look into. Maybe look into a more pronounced YouTuber, I guess, like somebody more established that actually has been covering this shit for a minute. See the views, see how, you know, it's doing. Outside of that, like I said, you know, it's definitely something I, want to bring to the channel. Slow burn, probably keep it, like I said, in video format. Keep them shorter because I don't really plan on, them being like this fucking long on a regular basis. But it's fun as hell. Outside of that, other app games that I definitely want to tackle, like I said, that new Marvel app that I was kind of looking at, and then the Don Machi app. We'll stream those, and depending on how I feel, I think Don Machi, like, I've actually played that one. I probably would just stream that, just in general. It'd be something that periodically comes to the channel when I'm in the mood to play it. And the Marvel app, I don't know what the fuck that's even about, so I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But support the channel as always. Like I said, leave likes. It lets me know that you want to see more of this, especially, like I said, in video format. I'm going to make it easier for you guys to, like I said, watch a nice little 10 to 20 minute video that's chock full of, like, actual, like, content, I guess. Like I said, keep the summoning and stuff like that. Debatably, I don't know if I want to do those like for their own dedicated video or what, just because I'm kind of in that same situation with Zenless, where it's like, I'm new to the game, I need to kind of just like summon to branch shit out. This game is, like I said, it's just a little bit different because it's so much fucking easier to actually get units. Technically, if you want to look at it that way, this account is already on par with everything that I have, and then some. So it's already actually surpassed everything that I have in Zenless already. I already have, like I said, these would be like the equivalency of like A-ranked characters. I guess like not dupe-wise, but 3 SSRs, that'd be the equivalency of an S-ranked character. So, like I said, it's very generous, including, like I said, the stuff that you know, have down here can be used for fodder. Stuff this can be used for fodder. All this shit is fodder. Don't level this shit up. Don't juice it up. From what I've experienced, I don't know if like they're gonna be like, oh, you can only bring the N-ranked fucking units, or okay, they're rare. Okay, so rare, and then silver's super rare, I guess, and then SSR. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything that like limits you to using these kind of characters. It's more so based off of the series that they're from, and if you have something that can fill that spot. For the time being, at least from what I saw, if I were to go back to stage, I can already kind of see like what the fuck I do have, and if I have enough to even beat these missions. Like if I go back to here, I go to sortie, and then I just click on you. As long as I have 2 more outside of what's already in formation, which I have 4, I'm chilling. I don't fucking need anything. These bastards or whatever, depending on like what you have, because I have like 2 assault, 1 support, 1 defense, I'm super fucking chilling. So I probably won't even need to scout any fucking thing, because I'm pretty sure I already have that, and then some. So there's that. And they gave like the majority of this shit away for free, you know, by not doing anything, or just like, you know, beating tutorial type shit. Yeah, I think the majority of them they just gave you for like not doing anything. It's just a gift. So nobody, you know, should struggle with the first mission at fucking all. Or the first set. Just level up your characters, slow burn them, because like I said, I'm smashing this shit, they're all fucking level 3. Nobody's higher than level 3. So, there's that. I did get lucky, though, with getting 3 UR units just off rip, because you're probably only guaranteed 1, and then you could probably end up getting fucked. So I got extremely fucking lucky there, because now officially, outside of like, you know, levels, materials, and shit like that, and where I'm at in the development with the tree, this account's already on par, because I only have 3 URs on my main shit any fucking way. I think I have more ships, but that's about it. Yep, no, that's pretty much about it. Dupe-wise, I guess, because I have something from the general pool that's from, it's like a red-haired fucking dude. Maybe he was on that, banner. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The banner that had, Death Scythe on it. 'Cause, yeah, I didn't see him here. There's like a red-haired person whose name I don't fucking know. Okay, so, yeah, I got, like, I think, like, 2 dupes into that bastard, and he just cleaves through fucking everything. Feels nice. But, yeah, we'll get some shit together. Since I'm sitting on, like, everything that I realistically fucking need, I can see myself, like, maybe doing summoning videos for this shit and just kind of dealing with what the fuck I have, using a development system and stuff, but I can do that in video format as well, on the, same videos. I'll figure it out. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually, like, made a video. Actually, it's probably been, like, a solid year since I've made a video. I haven't made a video since, Wotiv, realistically. So, yeah, it's been a minute. So I gotta train myself to do that, to get back into the mindset of editing and figure out if I want to add funny edits. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff I have to kind of consider, but I am going to enjoy this game, but I do want it to be a slow burn. I want it to be something that, you know, like I said, I do, like, often enough, but, maybe, like, I don't know. Like I said, depending on, like, the popularity of it, I can see myself getting 1 out a week. Just, like, 1 video. But it also depends on my mood, my temperament. and all that other shit. But thank you for the support, and yeah, thanks for checking it out. Like I said, expect this to come back for damn sure, regardless of, you know, how much it's supported. And hopefully, like I said, the other app games are like enjoyable to some degree, but if they're not, I'm only gonna juggle so much. I'll probably just check it out, not give it a playlist if it's not fun, and it'll just be in the random uploads fucking area pretty much. But I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, it's gonna be in video format anyway, so hopefully you check out the next video or whatever the fuck covering this, because like I said, man, it's fun, dude. I promise you, like, I've only shown like a portion of the stuff. I guess there's so much more to this game, I would imagine, and I'm still trying to, you know, get familiar with it. So I feel like, number one, if you have a love for like Gundams in general, it'll be super fucking easy for you to get into this, like hands down, because the combat system itself is enjoyable, like for fucking sure. And it's a nice like refresher, even if you're not like, you haven't like seen Gundam, any of the Gundam series or anything like that. It gives, like, you can already tell from like what I've shown, because I don't like really remember what happened with Amuro and stuff like that. I'm just kind of familiar with it, but it gives you a nice little summarization of like the story itself. And some of the stuff is animated. That was something else. Like, not all of it is just like these little cutscenes, not cutscenes, but these little what is the word I'm looking for? But like, just like scenes that aren't animated. One that I know for a fact is whenever I was going through this, I think they recently added this because of the banner, but this has animated stuff in it, or maybe it was like the Recollection that had animated scenes in it, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like I'm watching the damn show, like literally like full on 4-minute fucking like scenes. I was like, holy shit. So that's cool. Anything else I need to squeeze out into it? We already spoke about the base. We already showed off the summoning system. Haven't unlocked any of that shit yet. But like I said, man, it's just requests. It's really not even that fucking important. You just get some like juicy shit from it. And ever so often, there are missions that are gonna ask you to, you know, do a request from somebody. So outside of that, that's pretty much it. So I'll probably end up, like I said, doing the tutorial stuff or the training, tactical training shit out of a video and out of stream. Get that done. And like I said, for the time being, just leave the summoning in the videos that I plan to do. That way we can just, like I said, kill 2 birds, 1 stone. And then after this banner is gone, I'm probably going to start holding on to shit. So if they, which hopefully they don't, because they just had a Gundam Wing character. They can bring something from some other series. I don't give a fuck. Oh god, hopefully it's not G Gundam either. That would fucking suck. That would fucking suck, because I really love that series as well. So hopefully it's just something I don't care about. We could skip a couple of banners, and you know, if they can bring something like Burning Gundam, which would be fucking disgusting. They can just bring like that kind of shit around, and we can actually, you know, do a huge summoning video, because that's probably not going to be streamed either. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've rambled enough. Thank you guys for checking it out once again. I have to let you guys know it's really appreciated. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, leave likes, support the streams, or it's just support the channel in fucking general. Like I said, it'd be greatly appreciated. Definitely trying to get this to 1,000 as soon as possible. I'm not going to put a time limit on myself, because the algorithm is always going to be my worst enemy. And outside of that, I hope to catch you guys later. Yeah, Mr. Bad Gamer, I do apologize. You said a lot of stuff, but yeah, my bad, dude. Like I said, I really try to ignore a lot of that shit when it comes to like new games. I don't want to be spoiled on stuff. I don't want people to tell me how to play the game. Shit like that, I find, like, if I ask a question, then tell me something. If I'm just like experiencing this shit and you know, I'm trying to learn stuff on the fly, like, I'm not a dumbass. And I don't mean like to intend like that was like the intention of anybody that, you know, tries to leave information to people who are, you know, playing a game that maybe they play or something like that. But I like to use my brain, like, respectfully. I like to figure stuff out, and sometimes I'm the kind of person, I will hit my head against the wall a couple of times before I'm like, oh, I can turn here and go past the wall. You know, but if I ask, you know, if I'm not, you know, high and mighty, I'll ask somebody a question like, hey, man, you know, can somebody tell me how to do this? What's the best way you would approach this? I did the same thing with Wotif. I like to figure stuff out for myself, especially stuff that I'm, like, really into, because, you know, I don't want people just telling me, like, hey, just do it like this, or, you know, just go for this character, or go for that. This is the best this is the best that. I don't care. Respectfully. Love you for it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go after Barbados, you know, because I think he was, like, recommending Saza, whatever the fuck his name is, that red Gundam. I don't even think it's a Gundam. That red mobile suit. I don't care. I wanted Barbados. I'm going to go after Barbados. I love Barbados. It's for nostalgic reasons. But yeah, like I said, typically, especially like first stream, I'm probably going to ignore people. If it's not a chill stream, I have to emphasize this because it's the first stream for this video. If, you know, people can even make it, or I said the first stream of this video, the first stream of this game, I kind of have to emphasize it whenever it's the first stream. Unless it's a chill stream, like it says, whatever the fuck chill stream, like it will be in the title of the stream. I'm probably not going to be paying much attention to the chat. I'll look at it ever so often, but chill streams, you guys have my attention 100%. I'm definitely going to conversate with you guys, going back and forth and all that other stuff. But I don't want anybody to think like, oh, you're not one of those channels that interact with your viewers and stuff like, yeah, no, I really do, under the right circumstances. If it's something that I'm trying to immerse myself in, it's very, like, difficult to be immersed in something, and then, like, I look at chat and it takes me out of it, and then I'm like, okay, what the fuck was I just looking at? What was I just reading? What was I just, you know, trying to pay attention to? It's like you're trying to read a book, and then you have somebody asking you questions, or somebody trying to talk to you while you're reading your book. You'll lose your placement, like, respectfully, you know, understand that. I have the same energy toward every fucking game that I play. If it's not a chill stream, or something like an actual playthrough where I can, you know, have some downtime and not have to, like, you know, focus on reading or focus on this, you know, story aspect of something, like when I play Fallout and, you know, I'm just running around doing side missions and shit like that. Well, number one, I've already played the game, so it's easy for me to pay attention to chat. But if I'm, you know, in the mission, somebody's talking or something, you know, like there's interaction going on in the game, I'm not reading shit. I'm not paying attention to shit. I'm trying to pay attention and be immersed in the game. But for stuff that I've never played before, no, you don't have my attention. It's going to be the same thing for the Marvel game, the whatever the fuck that shit is, like Mystic something or whatever the fuck. First stream, not going to be paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry. I have to, like, learn the game. I have to pay attention to the tutorial, pay attention to certain things that I'm, like, going to be asking, like, oh, well, how the fuck do you do this? How do you do that? Where if I would have been paying attention, it would have been straightforward. And I just think that that's the best way for me to approach it. Is it optimal? Is it what everybody fucking does? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm not a rocket scientist, so I kind of have to approach things at my pace. But, yeah, just expect that. That's another reason why I'm taking this, you know, from... I'm just not going to be streaming this. I want this in video format. That way, I don't have to worry about it. Everything that you guys will say will be in the comment section, and then we can have those conversations easily. That's not going to be a problem. But, I already felt like if I was going to stream this moving forward, it would be a fucking problem. I would be like, oh, god damn it, man. Like, because I already had somebody say that on Zenlist. They were like, you just don't reply to people. Like, oh, god, dude. I'm trying to pay attention. I've never played this game before. This game's been out for so long, or however long. You've probably already beaten all this shit, so it means nothing to you. I'm trying to immerse. I'm trying to get into it, because if I can't get into a game, I'm sure as hell not going to continue to play it. That's just kind of how I am. Like, I'm not. So, understandably, if you sub to the channel and I don't reply, it's not a chill stream, or it's not a playthrough, a Fallout, fucking any other, you know, major game, like a big game, not an app game or something, like I said, that's heavily story driven, where there's communication and, like I said, you know, talking going on. respectfully, like I said, I will not fucking pay attention to it until afterwards, where I get like some downtime to look at the chat and pay attention to the chat. Outside of that, I want to keep shit going. I want stuff to be snappy. I want it to be from bang to bop to boom, because the attention span of viewers sometimes is fucking atrocious. And if you have too much downtime and you're just replying, you're not doing anything in the game, they start to leave. You know, like I said, respectfully, there are times where I can just leave to go take a piss right quick, and they're like, he's been gone for a minute. I'm gonna go watch something else. So, like I said, you have to consider this kind of shit. I have to keep things snappy. This I want to do well on my channel. So, there's that. Alright, I think I covered everything. I'll catch you guys in the next stream, next video, next whatever the fuck I choose to upload. And with that, take it easy.